Choose yourself. It's 2016. Choose yourself. Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about how to find your life vision. And by life vision, that is different from your life purpose. Okay, everyone is running about nowadays like headless chickens trying to find their life's purpose. Your life's purpose is just to be here and be you. Okay, I'll probably do another video on that, but today we're going to talk about your life vision. Now, your life vision is where you want your life to go, where you see yourself in the future. What do you want your life to look like? What do you want to be? What sort of people do you want to be around? What people do you want to interact with? That is what your life vision is. And every day, what you do with your days, how you spend your days, should be working towards that life vision. Now, something that I didn't mention in my video just before this one is the fact that I was talking about how, like, working towards your goals and your visions, you should be doing something every day to get you towards that. Now, that is true. You need to be working on that every day. Is what you are doing in your days going to really help you get to that place that you want to be? You need to ask yourself that. But here is the biggie. What you do, the process, you need to actually be enjoying that process. I like giving the example of a writer, okay? So imagine your vision is that you want to have a book, you want to be an established author or writer. But in order to do that, right, you need to get up every day and write. You need to write, you need to be working towards that every single day. If you hate that, if you actually get up and you hate writing and you hate that, and all you're looking at is the end point of getting that book out, you probably should not be trying to be a writer, because let's face it, you fucking hate it. If you hate the process, then why are you doing it? Obviously, right? Obviously, you're not going to enjoy everything about everything. If you want to be a surgeon, right, and you need to go to medical school, there are going to be classes that you're going to hate, right? But what I'm saying here is, as long as the majority of the process you enjoy and you enjoy working towards and it lights you up, it's like a fire in your belly, then that's what I mean. That is when it's important, okay? You're not going to enjoy every little bit. If you want to be an entrepreneur, there are going to be parts of that you're going to hate. Probably when you're doing your taxes and filling in your admin and everything, most entrepreneurs are going to hate that part of it, and you just want to get down with the nitty-gritty and providing the service that your business is doing, okay? So there are always going to be things that you hate, but as long as the majority of what you're doing towards your vision you enjoy and that lights you up, that is the important thing. Now, talking here about looking at the bigger picture and what you want to do, a lot of people will disagree with that and be like, no, just live in the moment, just live in the moment. Now, yes, that's what I mean by you should be enjoying the process, but it's always good to have, in my opinion, it's crucial to look at the bigger picture and see what you're actually working towards. Otherwise, you're just going to be spinning your wheels every single day. Okay, so yeah, live in the moment, enjoy the moment, but always be looking at the bigger picture as well and say, is this going to get me towards my vision? Is this helping me to work towards the life that I desire? Now, I'm not just talking about career things here, I'm talking about health as well. Is what you're doing today really going to help you in your health journey? And I guess that's where you could say, well, I don't actually enjoy recovery. Say, for example, you're recovering from an eating disorder like myself. The recovery process can be pretty fucking horrible. But then you've got to just look at the positive things. You feel better, you've got more energy, your concentration's better, you look healthier, your hair glows, your face glows. Look at the positive things and know that the long term, it's going to be worth it for the long term vision. Now, what if you actually do not know what your vision is? You're still not completely clear on it. Then try things out. You must have some idea of what sort of things that you like, so try different things out. For example, I knew that I wanted to do something related with fitness, so I started off volunteering with my own athletics club. This was a good few years ago, and I was also volunteering with disabled sports teams, and then I shadowed at Olympic level swimmers and things, and that got me into that. And then I done my personal training certification, and then I started doing my own work, my own training, my own reading, finding online mentors and things, and that's what got. Then I also done things and went down paths that I didn't like and that did not serve me. For example, I got into bodybuilding and that did not serve me from a health perspective or even for what I wanted to do. But now I've found something within fitness that really lights me up and I want to work towards that. And that has been kind of trial and error, and it's just I've just found it organically, because once you actually start working towards something, it makes you stumble across things that you would never have found before, and then it's like, yeah, there's my vision. So your vision might change, it might alter, but that's cool. Change is awesome. Change is growth. Change is how we grow as humans. And a lot of people really poo-poo change and oh, you've flip-flopper, you've changed. That is one of the best things that we can do, because that's how we actually find ourselves and actually create our lives. How boring would it be if we left school and we just stuck on the same path the whole rest of our lives? Boring. Now, a lot of people are actually scared. They're scared to do things. So many people have said to me, I'm scared to start a YouTube channel. I'm not good enough. I'm scared to do this in case I fail. Fuck that. Stop with the excuses. Seriously, I was scared to go on YouTube before I started. I had a shit camera. I was well too skinny, skinnier than I am now. And I put it off for a good few weeks or months or whatever, or even longer. And then one day I was just like, fuck it, I'm just going to do this. Best decision I've made. Best decision that I've ever made. I've learned so much. I've grown so much. And it's just do it. Stop. People on the outside will try to sabotage your dreams. They will say it won't work. They'll say, do something else. This is not a real job. This is not something that you want to do. Fuck them all. Fuck them all. Do what you want to do, right? And be true to yourself. And also, the voices in your head will also try to tell you you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough. Fuck them as well. Fuck them. Now, try and find a niche, right? A niche market is always a good thing, right? And connect with like-minded people. However, although niches are good, they can also have problems. For example, I started on YouTube as a vegan YouTuber. I was the vegan lass. I started off talking about recovery and veganism, and then I got into the whole vegan drama. As soon as I got into the vegan drama, my channel skyrocketed, right? However, it got to the point I hated what I was doing. I was getting up every day going, oh my god, I need to make another video on this. And then I switch on the camera, put on my smile for that, pander to my audience, because that is what my audience wanted. But I was not being true to my own values. I was not doing something that lit me up inside. It was draining me. And then I was like, but I can't stop this because I've built up such a huge following. I was actually started measuring my own worth on my subscriber rate. You can go on your live subscriber count and see, even if I saw it drop by 1 subscriber, I was like, oh my god, what have I done wrong here? And see now, my subscribers are bleeding. They are dropping like flies, seriously. And I don't care, because I'm here on YouTube giving out my true message, what I really want to do. And all those people that are leaving are people who came to me for the drama. And I'm not providing that anymore, and therefore I don't expect them to stay. right? I really don't, and I'm happy that they're going. Obviously, some of them are leaving as well because a certain vegan YouTuber fabricated some stories about me and called me a psychopath and told people to leave my channel. But yeah, we won't even get into that at all, shall we? But you know, that comes with the territory, especially in drama. So yeah, basically what I'm saying is that it doesn't matter that people hate you. Not everyone's going to agree with you. I would rather have 1,000 subscribers or less and be talking about what I want to talk about and be interacting with those people who get me than have 10,000 subscribers but be getting up every day and putting out content that drains me and that I don't believe in and that I don't enjoy providing. Does that make sense? So make sure that what you're doing on a daily basis lights you up, that you're not pandering to someone else. And this leads me on to the last thing, rejection. So many people fear rejection and they kind of twist their lives to fit the social norms so that they get chosen. Choose yourself. It's 2016. Choose yourself. What do I mean by that? Nowadays, we have YouTube, you know, we have so much social media. You don't have to you don't have to wait to be chosen by someone else. You know, if you're a writer, you do not have to, like, be chosen by a publishing company to get your book published. Self-publish. If you're a musician, you don't have to get a record deal to, like, to make a music video or to get yourself out there and get yourself noticed. All you need to do is start a YouTube channel. If you're a writer, self-publish, start a blog. You know, if you're a photographer, get yourself on Instagram. We have the power to create our own social media empire if we want. And a lot of people do not want to have their face in front of a YouTube camera every day because yes, it can get draining. Start a blog, right? What do you enjoy doing? Do you enjoy doing book reviews? Do a blog doing book reviews. People will find you. People will gravitate towards you. Like-minded people will gravitate towards you just by doing your own thing and being the person that you want to be. Because believe it or not, there are people out there who are like-minded. Okay, no matter how weird your passion or your hobby or your interest is. And that is the beauty of social media and the internet. You can connect with people on the other side of the world who share your interests, share your visions, share your values. And that is why I encourage you, just find your vision and start working on it. Start doing what you love. And it doesn't have to be a full-time career I'm talking about here. It could be a bit on the side. It could be a hobby. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. I'm not talking about leave your job today and start your media empire. I'm talking about 5-10 minutes a day as a hobby, whatever it is. Also, I just want to say one last thing. How you spend your days is ultimately how you spend your years, right? So again, this goes back to working every day on your vision. Okay, and the little things that you do every day will add up over the course of a year to create something awesome. But at the same time, just realize that if you fuck up one day, it doesn't matter because in the grand scheme of things, it's only one day. So days are really, really important. They can mean a lot. But on the other hand, don't worry if you fuck up. Unless it's a huge, major fuck up. But that's just kind of what I've got to say, guys. That last little bit about the days, that was one of my friends, Alexander, who had written something about that, and it really got me thinking. So I just thought I'd share it all with you. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you all soon.